Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some new Nabisco / Mondelez snacks. These are the Wheat Thins Ranch.
These are the Ritz Bits Flavor Charged Cheese Pizza, and then the Ritz Toasted Chips Buffalo.
So the Buffalo were $4.49 at Meijer. The little bag of Ritz were $2.49 at Speedway, and the Wheat Thins were $4.19 at Meijer. So 2 from Meijer, 1 from Speedway. You know, when it comes to snacks like this, like crackers, cookies, stuff like that, Meijer is a good place to find stuff like that.
They used to have a lot of the new ones.
Well, and we talked to the guy that works with the company, the man who works with the company, and he said Meijer is really good about making shelf space. And he said that's what it boils down to. So, Walmart maybe is supposed to get the same exact stuff, but Walmart hasn't made shelf space, and Meijer will make shelf space. But the Meijer stores are huge stores.
Yeah.
They're both, we have 2 in Lexington, and they're gigantic stores. And so they do have room to, more room, it feels like, than Walmart. So these are new 20 grams of whole grain per 31 gram serving. So you have to have that serving to get the 20 grams of whole grain. But it's 100% whole grain wheat Thins. These are ranch flavor. It is 8.5 ounce, 240 grams. It says 8 servings are in the container, 15 pieces, 31 grams is 130 calories.
Not bad. You get 15. These look like little pieces
These
of
are
cardboard.
really strong.
Look like little pieces of cardboard. I always liked Wheat Thins as a kid.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Mom bought them maybe occasionally, very occasionally.
My dad liked them, so he bought them.
Just regular.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably all there was.
That's all there was.
Imagine a world where there's only one kind of cracker.
Fancy ranch stuff.
Those
are good.
I really like that.
Yeah.
And I like the ranch flavor, and I get the ranch flavor, but I also still get that underlying Wheat Thin flavor, which is
100%.
good anyway.
Yeah, you still taste the Wheat Thin, that's for sure.
Yeah, those are really nice, and I could eat a lot of those.
And they're nice and crunchy, but they're not like hard. They're just got a nice crunch to them.
And if you wanted to dip them in something, you could, but honestly, with the ranch flavor, it feels like you've already done that. So it would be just redundant, because it already, they have enough flavor.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of an onion flavor, and there's enough flavor in there to where it's not going to be necessary for you to dip it in anything else. So the calories, it is what it is, as long as you have your 15 or whatever. You know, a lot of times I'll double them up and have 30 for 260 calories, but that's me, you know. But I like those enough to eat a bunch of those.
Yep, they're really nice.
Okay, so now we have the same company, Nabisco new Ritz Bits Flavor Charged. These are cheese pizza cracker sandwiches. This is 3 ounces, 85 grams. These were on a special display in Speedway, which is a gas station. It says the cracker is flavored, and it has a cheesy filling. So it's filled with cheese pizza flavor in every bite, because the cracker itself is boldly seasoned. There's 3 servings in this bag. 13 sandwiches, 29 grams is 150 calories. Or if you eat the entire bag, which most people probably will, it's 440 calories.
Yeah, if you're buying that at like a gas station, you're usually
you're
driving, you're on the road, you're going somewhere, you're out running around.
These are really cute. I get it.
Do you? I don't really get the pizza. Oh, now I get it. Like, the seasoning just hit. At first it was literally like, I'm just eating a Ritz cracker. Then I get those seasonings. Once you get the seasonings, it's like, oh yeah, there's the pizza.
not to be negative, but there's no way to say this without it being negative. It kind of comes across as like a cheap pizza, because in a cheap pizza, you really are only tasting
the seasonings.
The seasonings.
Yeah.
That's what you taste the most of, is because that's cheap to put on a pizza.
Yeah, they usually don't put much cheese on a cheese pizza.
Yeah, so really that's what you're tasting a lot of. But I do like them. They're very easy to eat. They're they're crunchy, but they're not hard at all. They're a very nice texture and very easy to eat. And with them being round, there's no hard edges or anything like that. Very poppable, and you'll definitely want to eat the whole bag if you like that pizza flavor.
I think the pizza flavor reminds me of like just the pizza spices.
Oregano.
It reminds me kind of like
a lot of oregano,
like the combos or Pringles. The seasoning alone is like the bad thing is combos add some other flavors that I like better. I actually would rather have like cheese pizza combos.
I was gonna say, and that's funny to hear because Kevin is like the Ritz.
I love Ritz.
Master of the universe. You know
that they should sponsor me.
You need a shirt that says that Ritz. No, but seriously, he loves Ritz crackers. And so for him to say he would rather have a combo, I was thinking that too. I really like these and would totally eat them. But if you had them both next to each other and they were both the same price, I would pick the combo too, because it's different. It's pretzel. That adds flavor. It has a little bit more salt. These have very little salt.
It's more cheese flavored. The seasonings are stronger.
It is.
Yeah.
But these are nice.
They're okay. It takes a while. Even if I just now ate another one, and it still takes a second to get the flavor in, and it shouldn't be like that. You should be able to eat it and immediately get the flavor in.
I pretty much immediately got it.
Did you?
So
I
it's
did.
just the difference between our tastes. Okay, so now these are the Ritz Toasted Chips Buffalo, 8.1 ounce, 229 grams. So this is a big bag. There are 7 servings in the container, 13 chips, 31 grams is 140 calories. Let's see. It really doesn't say. Just
oven baked. It says in the back. But it doesn't say much on the back.
This is not resellable.
No. It's bigger than I thought. We don't want this big cheesy one. Look like those, what are they, ravioli noodles?
Oh.
Almost instantly get a tingle on my tongue. And it tastes like vinegar.
And once you get it,
Oh, yeah. It's strong.
Well, they smelled strongly of the vinegar.
I like the flavor of them quite a bit. It's a little too hot for me.
Yes, they're hot. Yeah, and do they say hot? Well, I mean, Buffalo, it has a pepper on it, so people know. Sometimes, though, Buffalo isn't that hot.
No, you get more of the peppers and vinegars taste.
Yes, this is actually hot. This will, and because they're flat, when you put them in your mouth, it's going to lay on your tongue.
Yeah, so it hits your whole tongue.
Yes.
Almost at once.
Yeah, there's no choice. Like those Ritz, you could pop one of those in your mouth and you could pop it to the back or in the left or pop it to the right, whatever, left or right, whatever. This, you are laying it on your tongue like a Pringle. And so it is going to set your tongue on fire. And it's not like flaming hot, but it will make your tongue tingle. And that's with me just eating like 1.5.
Yeah, I've eaten 2 now.
So I can
like
eat
them.
more. I do like the flavor. It is a buffalo flavor. It's nice, but it's too hot for me to really enjoy. Or, it's just too hot. I would rather choose a different flavor of these. I don't have anything against buying them at all. I would just choose a different flavor.
No, they taste like a really nice. They have a very similar texture to a Ritz, except they're a little bit crunchier. So I love the texture of them.
It's a cracker.
Yeah.
It's a crispy cracker is what it is.
It's almost like a mix between a Ritz and a club cracker. Kind of like a mix between the two.
Yes, I can see that.
It's kind of that texture.
Yeah.
The flavor is really nice. I like that vinegar. I like the peppers. I like all that stuff. It's just a little bit
too hot.
Too hot. And it's by just a degree. I mean, it's not ridiculously hot, but it's just hot enough to where it's like I would enjoy eating a bunch of them.
I agree. No, I agree.
No.
It's just a little bit too far.
Yeah.
But if I was going to, if these were all the same size, all the same price, all that, honestly, I would buy the wheat thins. I really like those. I think those are really nice.
I would too. I would pick the wheat thins as well.
And that's something that we go down the aisle and we never.
That and Triscuits.
Yeah, but Triscuits are different.
Oh,
they're so good. They're completely different. And normally I would choose Triscuit over these because of the texture, but I really do like the flavor of these. So I will have a picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.